Did you know a firearm exists so powerful it can melt steel almost instantly? It's not science fiction. It's not a mythical weapon from a futuristic novel. It's a real, astonishing piece of engineering born out of human ingenuity and the unyielding desire to innovate. Have I got your attention? Let's dive into this jaw-dropping piece of firearms history. Our story starts with the humble flamethrower. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Flamethrowers are for dramatic movie scenes and wartime survival kits. But what if I told you that the concept of a flamethrower was the starting point for a gun capable of nearly instantaneous steel-melting destruction? During the 20th century, as technology advanced, mankind's fascination with heat-induced weaponry took a remarkable leap forward. Scientists and engineers began experimenting with newer, more destructive forces to refine the concept of heat projection. And then came something utterly unexpected: the metal disintegrator gun. Now, before we move forward, let's answer a pressing question. What exactly is the science behind melting steel? Steel is an alloy made mostly of iron, mixed with a smidge of carbon for strength. At room temperature, it's hard enough to withstand immense pressure, making it capable of building skyscrapers and bridges. But subject it to high temperatures of over 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, and it starts warping, bending, and ultimately succumbing into a molten, glowing liquid of fiery orange and red. This precise idea fueled 1940s scientists to develop a specialized firearm-like tool designed for extreme industrial applications. Officially called the metal disintegrator gun, it pumped out a beam so concentrated in heat and energy that reinforced steel, metal we use to build our most indestructible machinery, would vaporize as though made of paper. Whoa, stop for a moment. How does something that extreme even work? At its core, the metal disintegrator gun utilized a particular principle now employed in modern plasma cutting technology. Inside this fascinating technical marvel was a series of electrodes that created an intense localized electric arc. Heated air, moving incredibly fast, mixed with an injected inert gas, produced plasma, a state of matter so powerful that it could instantly disrupt molecular structures within steel. And voila, what once was solid metal became molten liquid in a fraction of a second. But get this. This isn't some abandoned lab experiment lost to history's archives. The principles behind the metal disintegrator gun became foundational for many of the cutting-edge tools we use today. Imagine the plasma cutters in shipyards used to disassemble thick steel hulls, or the technologies employed in the aerospace industry that rely on this plasma beam technology to craft precision parts. It all started here, with this one utterly insane firearm. Now, let's get speculative for a second. Imagine how intimidating the concept of this gun must have been during its time. The potential military applications were blindingly obvious, and governments were immediately on high alert. Picture a weapon designed specifically to slice through tanks, naval ship hulls, or even fortified bunkers. It didn't take a stretch of imagination to envision battlefields forever transformed by this technology. But here's the twist. Its scalability for weaponization was much harder. Heating elements, electricity supplies, and the bulky size of the apparatus made it impractical to convert into a war-ready device. For now, the amazing power of the metal disintegrator gun was restricted to the industrial world. But even from an industrial standpoint, its existence continued to break barriers. Imagine engineers repairing oil rigs in the deep sea or dismantling aging steel infrastructure safely and rapidly. Or robotic arms in temperatures that would kill a human wielder, outfitted with an iteration of the metal disintegrator gun capable of precise, isolated cuts. And don't even get me started on the mythology this weapon carries in pop culture. If you've ever seen those futuristic ray guns slicing through machinery in sci-fi classics, you're actually witnessing an exaggerated echo of what the metal disintegrator gun represented, a dream of unrelenting, unimaginable heat, shaped into a usable weapon of technology and precision. Does that blow your mind? It gets crazier. Did you know there were rumors in the 1950s and 60s that experimental units of similar technology were being developed in secret? To this day, there are conspiracy theories claiming modern militaries have advanced iterations of this firearm locked away in classified vaults. While these claims are yet to be verified, the mere whisper of such possibilities adds a layer of mystique around the entire idea. Now let's ground this in today's reality. While no single portable firearm can truly replicate the instantaneous steel-melting ability of the original metal disintegrator gun, its offspring, the industrial-grade plasma cutter, serves as a sobering reminder. It's not just an evolution of tools, it's a legacy of science overcoming the constraints of matter itself. Oh, and did you know? The evolution of this technology has expanded further into experimental construction techniques and even potential space exploration plans. Researchers are testing the durability of plasma-cut tools capable of working on extraterrestrial explorations. Tools that might one day build or dismantle machinery on Mars, all using concepts born from firearms capable of unthinkable feats. In essence, the metal disintegrator gun is one of those rare innovations where the line between industrial tools and weaponry blurs. Today, amidst our technological advancements, it reminds us of the fine balance between use and misuse, creation and destruction, utility and devastation. So the next time you watch a construction worker wielding what looks like a futuristic lightsaber to slice through a sheet of steel, you'll know where it all started. A weapon that wasn't quite a weapon. A firearm that melted steel instantly. And perhaps a glimpse of where the future of mankind's ingenuity might lead. Amazing, isn't it? The metal disintegrator gun may not exist as a battlefield weapon, but its legacy reverberates through time, inspiring tools that not only build the future, but also invite us to rethink humanity's power over the elements. And that's the story for today. Let me know, what do you guys think? Did this reality-defying gun blow your mind? Leave a comment below and stay tuned for the next incredible revelation from firearms history. The saga continues. See you next time. Next.